Our next youth is the man behind the mask. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Thomas Asphalt.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Thomas. Well, my first time speaking, so. Anyway, let's get into the topic. As a child, have any of you read or watched about superheroes like Superman and Batman? Come on, raise your hands up, shout it out. Okay. What do you think they have in common? All the superheroes. Besides A in their names, they all practically wear masks. Now, at the gentle age of 4, I wondered why. Why wear masks? I mean, they were beloved by everybody. There was no one who didn't like them. And I found my answer. They wanted to hide themselves from society because they were afraid people would not like them if they didn't think they were perfect. If they didn't think Superman was the perfect, well, Superman. And so today I want to help you all understand what I mean by masks. So let's get into the discussion. The features of a mask, for example, hides you. And this is proven by a play written by Shakespeare, a romantic tragedy called Romeo and Juliet. I know you've all heard of this. Romeo, abandoned from his beloved, entered a ball in their own home wearing a mask, passing right by her father. This really intrigued me because what it did to Romeo was it erased him from existence and created a new persona for himself. A man no one knew. And he found his beloved. It touches you right here. Well, besides being a romantic tragedy, it also proves my point. A mask has a scary ability to just change you. The other feature is its ability to lose sight. When you wear a mask, it's hard to see around you. And it's even harder to see around you when you're wearing a figurative mask. Because you lose sight of yourself. The person you pretend to be is not the person you are. So when you pretend to be the cool kids with the other cool kids, the person you really are fades away into darkness, as if it never existed. And so, today I want you all to follow me, if you will. Follow me. Let me help you take off these masks that you wear. Masks that you wear to hide yourself because you're afraid of what people might think of you. Because you don't know if people will think you're an amazing person or someone who they don't want to associate themselves with. So, follow me. We take the first step. Accepting the fact that we wear masks, that society has forced us, molded us at such a young age, telling us that we have to act certain ways to be in certain groups, that we don't have to be ourselves if we want people to like us. I myself, I'm not immune to this. In fact, I've done it my entire life. I've always tried to be somebody I'm not. So, if you've accepted this fact, if you've accepted that you alone are not to blame, but society as well, that you both share the blame, then you can accept the fact that you can take the next step. The passion, the will, the desire, the fire in your soul. Say, yes, I want to take my mask off. I want to tear the chains out of the ground which is bounding me here. It's your will, your choice. If you don't have the desire to say, yes, I want to be free, then you have no right. You have no right to be free. And if you have done this, if you accepted this, then you can take the next step. But before we do, I'd like to say a quote by Einstein. Death is not death until you are forgotten. And everyone is forgotten. You can be as great as Einstein himself, or as evil as Hitler. But people will eventually forget you. They won't remember you. It may be in 100 years, maybe in 1,000. Eventually, people will not remember you. You'll be insignificant. Or so says the principle. But what truly happens is a piece of your soul, the person you were, the person you are, the person you will be, stays with them for generations and generations to come. And everybody wears a mask, so we never know who we really are. Another quote said by James Redfuse. A mask is but a mask. We use it to play pretend. But what we pretend to be is what we become. This proves that our fakes are becoming our reals. What we pretend to be is what we become. We lose confidence in our old selves. And so, we take the last and final step. This time, I'm going to be a bit serious and ask you. In fact, I'll beg you. Etch these words into your very soul. Ask yourself, is this really what I want? Do I really want this? Because if you do, I beg of you, remember these words as if they were your life itself. Do not see the world for what it is, all the hate, the pain, the suffering. See the world for what it could be. All the joy, the laughter, the imagination, the happiness, the emotions that exist within every single one of us. It is our duty, our right as humans to help others break free of their chains, tear open the doors, and let them free like birds in the air or animals on the forest floor. So, I beg of you, one last time, remember these words. Do not see the world for what it is. Dare to imagine it for what it could be. And that's it. You've done it. If you followed these 3 steps, you've taken your mask off. You're free. What you do from now is your choice. I was merely a guide. Like teachers or parents, I can only help you mature. Afterwards, it's your choice what to do. You can go back to where you came, wear the mask again, hide yourself in society. Tend not to stand out and be insignificant once again. Or you can go forward, move in life, see life itself. Be significant in your own way, maybe how little or how large you want it to be. And I'd like to thank you all. Thank you for listening to me. And thank you for taking your mask off, and thank you for helping me do the same.